Hi, second graders. Welcome to second grade social studies, KCS at home. Welcome back if you joined us last week, and just welcome if this is your first time tuning in. I am Miss Rizdal, lover of all things social studies. I work for the social studies department, and I'm super excited to get to be here with you again today to kind of review what we went over last week. So if you remember, we talked about some different national landmarks in America, and we talked about the bald eagle, which is a famous national symbol. And so we'll kind of go over these things just real briefly again. And if you're tuning in for the first time, hopefully you'll get to check out some really cool pictures, and I'm just really excited to get to be here with you. So let's go ahead, and we're going to travel to 3 different places today. First up, so here's a look at the United States. And so we talked about there is Lady Liberty, or the Statue of Liberty in New York, and there is the White House, and there is where Mount Rushmore is located, and you can see these larger pictures there as well. Do you remember what this gigantic monument is called? That's right, it's Mount Rushmore. Now, I have a harder question for you. Do you remember who these guys are? They're really big, aren't they? These are some very important presidents. We've got George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and Theodore Roosevelt, and finally Abraham Lincoln all the way over there on the right. Do you remember where Mount Rushmore is located? This is hard. All the way in the Black Hills of South Dakota, so kind of far from Tennessee. And there is where Mount Rushmore is located. This is the state of South Dakota, and we are down here in Tennessee. Okay? All right, so next up, do you remember the name of this? That's right, it is the White House. And so this is a really famous landmark that you've probably heard of. And so this is where the president lives and works with the executive branch. Do you remember where the White House is located? The White House is in Washington, D.C. So this is where it's located. Once again, we're right here. So the White House isn't too far from Tennessee if we were going to travel there. Okay, so we jumped from Mount Rushmore to the White House, and now who is this beautiful lady? Do you remember? This is the Statue of Liberty. Do you remember where she's located? She is in New York Harbor, and she was a gift from France for, she represents freedom, and she was given to us from France to represent 100 years of America founding our country. And so we'll take a look at where she is located up here in New York, so you can kind of see where those different landmarks are located there all together. All right, so next up we've got the bald eagle. Obviously it's not a place or a landmark, but the bald eagle is a very famous symbol, or something that is meaningful to America. So lots of different countries have different symbols or things that represent something else that is meaningful to their country, and the bald eagle is very meaningful to America. And it's even on our seal of the United States. And so we'll learn a little bit more when we watch a quick video here in a moment. I know you guys probably miss being with your classmates and of course with your teachers, and I'm sure you miss watching videos with your class. So I thought we would just watch a Brainpop Junior. This one is great. It talks about the symbols that we've learned about, but it also throws in a few extras. So I'm excited to kind of look at a couple other ones that they talk about. And the first thing they'll reference is our American flag, our United States flag, and kind of talk about how that is a symbol and what it represents. So watch, and I hope you learn lots. Here we go.
It's a present for Jin, my pen pal in China. He's never been to America, so I'm sending him stuff that tells about our country. Good idea, Moby. We should give Jin a flag. It's an important symbol of the United States. What is a symbol anyway? A symbol is something that stands for something else. Well, a heart is a symbol of love, and a dove is a symbol of peace, and a four-leaf clover stands for good luck. Oh, right. A horseshoe also stands for good luck. Different symbols can stand for the same thing. What are some objects that stand for the United States? The American flag is a symbol of the whole country. It has 50 stars, which stand for the 50 states. And there are 13 stripes, which stand for the 13 colonies that became the first states. Each state has its own flag, too. I love looking at state flags because they're all so different. Each state also has trees, animals, and even fossils that stand for the whole state. Oh, right. I almost forgot. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States, and it represents strength and freedom. The Liberty Bell also represents freedom. The Liberty Bell used to hang in Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The bell rang to announce the Declaration of Independence in 1776. The Liberty Bell stands for freedom and independence. Yeah, that is a big crack. That's the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France in 1886 as a sign of friendship. It's on Liberty Island in the New York Harbor. Many immigrants, or people who came from different countries, used to reach America by boat. The Statue of Liberty welcomed them to their new home. The Statue of Liberty stands for freedom, hope, and friendship between countries. A symbol doesn't have to be an object. It can also be a building. What are some buildings that stand for the United States? This is the Washington Monument. A monument is something that is built to honor an important event or person. The Washington Monument was built to honor George Washington. He helped the United States become a country and was the first president. He's known as the father of our country. Well, that's the Lincoln Memorial. It honors Abraham Lincoln, a president who kept the country together during the Civil War and helped to end slavery. No, that's not a memorial. That's the White House. The White House is where the president lives and works. The Capitol building is where Congress meets, and the United States Supreme Court House is where judges make decisions about laws. These three buildings are symbols of the United States government. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me, Moby. What other ways do we honor the United States? The Star-Spangled Banner is our national anthem. That means it's a song that stands for the whole country. Some classes face the flag to say the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance is a promise to respect the United States. What else is a symbol of the United States? Good idea. There's that saying, American as apple pie. Moby, what else did you put in there?
Okay, so great video, right? I really like how they said that a symbol could be a thing, like our American flag. It could be an animal, like the bald eagle, or it could be a place, like a monument or something that was built to represent somebody or something. So last week, if you had the packet, you had the symbol treasure hunt, and one of the things that you did in the packet was come up with some facts about the places or the landmarks that we talked about. So this week, if you have the packet, what you're going to look at, this is the task up on the screen, and so up here is a landmark. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I hope you know. And you're going to write the name of it on the line, and you're going to write the name of this thing on the line and this thing, and then you're going to draw a line matching up where this goes to the place on the map. So you'll see that they're numbered here. There's SD for South Dakota. So we've got one in Washington, D.C., one in New York. So see if you can remember the names of the 3 different landmarks and the places where they are located on the map. And you'll notice we talked about 4 different symbols, and I only see 3 on the page. So what are we missing? Do you remember? That's right, it's the eagle. So I want to see, I'm a terrible drawer, but I just like to draw for fun. So let's see if you could draw an eagle anywhere on the page. You could put that eagle, and let's see if you could do that just for fun. So we are almost out of time. I want to say thank you so much for joining in Social Studies Review at KCS at Home. And kiddos, we miss you so much. Your teachers miss you. And just stay safe and keep learning at home. Bye.